Welcome back to Chaotic Reunion. I'm Avier once again, and here we are in Darksiders.
In the last episode,
we got the key, the Beholder's key, after exploring around and killing some big demon dude who was throwing cars at us. And in this episode, we are totally going to use the key because we can't go any further down the stairs, and the only way to go is back up the stairs to use the key. And this is gonna be one of the cool episodes because this is we're getting to the point where I consider Darksiders to really start to pick up. This beginning section, I'm sure, was a little bit like, I'm sure part of you was screaming, "Why is this Zelda?" Well, I'll show you why it's Zelda, and it'll only take a little bit longer before I can.
It's nothing. Some demon trick. I know what I saw.
He's right.
Uriel.
It's there, beneath the stench of this place. You can sense it, ancient. From neither the White City nor the Black Depths. Something lost between. Hellgod, to arms!
Slay him! The horseman approaches.
So, we just got an angelic mount, so we can press left mouse to shoot, press and hold to tag enemies for homing shots. This is going to be right trigger on the console, or R2 on the PlayStation 3. But we now have complete control over this mount. Well, complete control is not totally accurate. So what we have here is an on-rails shooter type-esque thing. And this is one of the reasons that made me go, okay, this is going to be different. Because it kind of just throws us out of left field. And you're like, oh, okay, well, there's going to be more to this. Alright, I'm intrigued. And this is going to be the start of it all. It kind of like takes elements from different games. And this is one of the reasons why, I believe anyway, that most people looked at Darksiders as kind of a copycat game. Taking the combat system from God of War, Zelda series, from the puzzle-solving aspects, which we'll get into shortly, and then it even has an on-rail shooter type thing that they compared, I believe, to Star Fox or Panzer Dragoon. I believe it was more Star Fox because it's just more noticeable, more recognizable than Panzer. Though actually, I think it feels a little bit more like Panzer Dragoon, having actually played it now. But obviously a much watered-down version of Panzer Dragoon, mainly because this is not the whole game. All right, you stop that. You better not be shooting your balls at me. Alright, so I hope you're getting the general gist of how this works while I'm flying around here. It's a really simple little concept. You'll get actually, with the mouse and keyboard, it's actually a little bit more wonky in control. I actually prefer it a little bit more, if only for the fact that you have a lot more free reign to move. But it does feel smoother on with a controller because it's just built for that. There's a little bit of mouse acceleration that you want to... But you can't turn it off. You can't turn it off. We gotta use them out. But I absolutely love that cutscene because it's like, oh, we're the good guys, so we're not gonna do anything. Nope. We are totally punching that angel and punching another angel and then taking his flying Pegasus horse thing. It's like, oh, well, I guess I am kind of not the good. Am I the good guy? Am I the bad guy? I don't know. And that's what's great. I love living in the gray. It's awesome. All right. We gotta shoot. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna take damage here. Well, more damage. Alright. Die! You don't deserve to live. Oh god. Oh, his ball isn't moving. Please tell me it's not gonna come backwards at me. And it's not. Good. So I guess if you kill him, his balls just kind of float towards you and rub menacingly against your face. And that sounds exactly how I wanted that to sound. Don't you tell yourself otherwise. You'd be lying to yourself if you did. Kill, murder, maim. Alright. So, the general gist of things is you kind of want to just... You want to kind of click as fast as you can to take them out. If only for the fact that it's actually more effective than locking on. You will get more souls the more you kill, however. So if you can, like, quickly lock on and kill them all, it's great. I'm not particularly great at it. But, well, that shadow disappeared. Game, you was a weird technical thing. That's actually one thing, real quick, I can bring up. To be a bit more on the nerdy, like the graphical horror that I know I am, which I'm not at all. Kill him! Murder him! This is the second one we've met that we can't kill in like mid-world, exploring the world, and it's disappointing. One in the beginning when we had all the powers, and now this one. And I have an angelic mount this time. But that cutscene totally ran at like... A, it ran at 30 because it's just a pre-rendered cutscene. But B, it's pre-rendered and in-engine, which is really weird because the resolution like completely dropped. If you go back and look at it, or remember it at all, it's a lot more jagged and like really jagged. I believe it's running at I do not believe it's 720. I believe it's actually 640 by 480. Or it could be 800 by 600, but I believe it's actually like 640 by 480p, like standard, but like what the Wii's maximum resolution is. If only, because you do know that not many people had HD gaming completely down, but by this point they should have. So I don't know what's up with that cutscene. I don't know what resolution it's running at. I actually might consider. I'm gonna look that up. I'm totally gonna look that up. See if I can find anything out about that. I swear, it could be 720p with just no anti-aliasing at all with the cutscene, though. That's very possible. Thinking, oh god, I didn't go offline on Steam, I'm sorry! Oh my god! And oh, don't, hey, ow, stop it. Ow, god, I can't move out of this. Die! Alright, I got this. Boom! Look at you, give me that health back. Oh, look, you're gonna leave that 1/4 of health for me? Oh, I hate you. You are the worst type of person. Okay, well now things are calm in the cave. Oh, it's so very calm. And now there are flying bird things all over the place, little demons. Just send as many of my big blue balls after them. I didn't hit one of them. Am I gone? Oh, I guess I should just kind of shoot into them like this, because these actually move at a pace that isn't molasses. I wish I could explore this place on foot. That'd be secret. It feels like there'd be secrets here. But enjoy this because this is the only time you ever get to have it done. And it does not overstay its welcome at all. Totally. Even if it's very slow. Like, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. And when there's a lot of combat happening, it's great. But it's not very, like I would get it completely if, like, while we were moving slow and looking around, the place was scenic. But we're in a cave. It's a gray cave, and there's water down there, but that's about it. Like, there's nothing really to go, ooh, pretty at. Like, if we were outside looking at the landscape as the sun was setting while fighting off demons, oh my god, do you know how cool that would look? But, nope. None of that. None at all. And you don't have to worry about any of that, because if you play on Apocalyptic, which I did my first playthrough because I thought I was totally prepared for it, and I beat it, I just died a lot. This section is a pain in the butt. Oh, look at that. We've reached our destination. Welcome, I say, to the Twilight Cathedral. Oh god! This was so calm a minute ago!
Tiamat, I assume? Guess she wasn't up for having visitors today.
Oh, you're so clever. Alright. So yes, again, welcome to the Twilight Cathedral. This is the first dungeon in Darksiders. And this is where you're going to start drawing all of your similarities to the Legend of Zelda series. And we're going to do a bit of it starting up. Don't worry, I'm not editing the episode off just yet. Especially since I thought that part would take a little longer, so I'm totally going to just keep going a little bit. We'll find a good stopping point. This episode's a little long. I don't got a problem with that. Alright. Do I need the health? I don't need the health. It would pop up if I needed the health. Alright. Oh, those things over there. Those are going to taunt me because I can't do anything with those yet, and it's really, really awful. And that's where the exploration of this comes in. Though you're wondering, how in the world are we getting back? We gotta go get our mount, don't we? Yeah, we gotta go get our mount. I believe I want to come this way. Because, yep, I'm right. There's totally Vulgrim and his location. Vulgrim, I got you a stone. Take it. Alright. Shift. I want to get the second power, which is very useful in this section, and one I'll show you later, but War's Flesh Hardened, reducing enemy damage and increasing the effectiveness of War's attacks. It does drain Wrath while active, however. And these two we can't get just yet, but that's where my points I wanted to spend on. I knew I would have enough coming over here, so totally... What? How? That is the one I threw. I stood here and threw it in that direction. It was over here when I started talking to Vulgrim. How did it break here? It didn't... And it didn't even, like, fly over here. It just was, like, right here and it dropped. Alright, then. Totally legit. Alright. Now I have 2 powers. What's... Yeah. Totally have 2 powers. So, what I need to do now is shift, grab my ability. I don't need this. I can use this here. Can't I? No? Really? I have to have it assigned. Alright, well that's that's not good to do with design. You should be able to use that from the menu. Alright. But now I have the ability on 2, and I guess I have my potion-ish thing on 4. Anyway, welcome to the actual dungeon. And you'll be noticing this. This over here is another sword. And you're like, awesome, we got a new sword. An elaborate crystal blade identical to those mounted on the statues throughout the cathedral. This, believe it or not, this thing we can kill enemies with, is a key. If we go ahead, place it on the statue who doesn't have a blade, identical to the other one over there, we'll get our sword back, and we open the way forward. Did you hear it? You totally heard it, didn't you? I wasn't talking over it. At least I hope I wasn't, like, barely. But here's another reason why I compare it to the Zelda series. It made me go, oh my god, they totally took that from Zelda, and I'm such a fan. Now, what is this here? I want to know. Oh my god, you know what? You know what? We're doing this mid-episode. And the camera's going to spin. Going offline. Boom. Did it. I went offline. Alright. But yeah, it has this. It has even a jingle. You stop that! Don't hurt my horsey! Actually, just play nice. Have him back before dinner. Okay, well they're off to play. That's cool. I've developed such a bond with him over the small time I've met him. He's like a son to me now. You can understand that, can't you? Ominous tentacle. We always wanted tentacles. Oh, wait, what are you doing on the ground? Okay, there you go. I can't instant kill you when you're on the ground. So I guess you're not very useful on the ground either. So it's a lose-lose situation. So, yeah. Kill! Awesome. Alright, so now we have different directions to go. No, those two directions are up above. I personally can't do anything with that boulder up there. I can't even reach it. So, there's only one way to go realistically. Like, legit. Oh! You already have a key on you. That's normally to have you find the keys. Oh. Lightning tells us that we're going to be fighting. How did you get out of the portal quickly because I hit you? That's not how that works. You silly dude. Now you're going to shatter. Because you don't understand how physics work at all. Woo! I love that move! Oh my god, it is so satisfying to use. And just send them flying in the air and just slaughter them with like, what is it called, the flip saw. Oh look, we need another type of key. It's a shame they don't like the first like mini kind of crystalline sword they give you. You don't use any combat with. I guarantee you we will use combat with it, and it literally just inherits the same stats as your Chaos Eater. But it looks so cool. Ah, you jerk! Y'all are jerks. Oh man, I totally botched that up. I was supposed to get like all of them here, like that, and you didn't die. How did what? You should have totally died from that. That was like a ton of damage. Okay, well at least you guys took a good chunk of damage, right? Right? That's how that works this time. Awesome. And that statue has breasts, but it's a statue, so I don't have to censor it. We're just not going to focus on it. It's totally what we're not going to do. Okay. Bomb growth. Grab and throw this sticky bomb onto objects and enemies before it detonates. Strike into it for an instant explosion. Yeah, we're not gonna strike into that because if you don't notice that. Oh! I'm a little bit of a liar. I pressed left mouse click to pick it up. I'm a little ashamed. Anyway, we could throw it on this crystalline stuff and then it'll explode it. I don't need health, in all honesty. I really don't. So we're not going to worry about it at all. Alright, let's go ahead and keep platforming on and see what the rest of this place has to offer. Oh wow, look at that thing! That is totally not a normal treasure chest that we've seen because it has a life essence. Yay! So now I have two of them, which is great. And now, if I'm remembering correctly, yeah, now I literally have like two of these, and they'll be empty in the future, and we can just buy a new one, which is awesome. All right. I wonder if they want me to do something with that. As it is customary with the first dungeon anywhere, they're gonna hold their hand. But in here, we're gonna get a map. Does this look familiar yet? Reveals the entire local map of the current location. Press O to access the local map. Well, let's go ahead and do that. If we look over here, we have a map with varying levels. There's only two left. There's five. Oh, they're just lit up because I haven't only explored that. I got that wrong. Alright, well there's 5 levels to this place. And that's awesome. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab this. Or kick it. There. I may have been talking over the last one, but that one I totally wasn't talking over and you heard it. But I'd say that's enough for this episode. I'm not being a chaotic reunion. We've made it to what I consider the start of the Zelda-like similarities that I am so fond of in this game. In the next episode, we're going to continue exploring the Twilight Cathedral. And maybe save our horse from Tiamat, the Bat Queen. And get her still beating heart. Ciao.